have a secret. I like hummus. What's hummus? Hummus is known as the Middle Eastern superfood dip. Hummus is found in 20% of all American homes and approximately 90%, if not more, of homes in the Middle East. Hummus is the creamy concoction of chickpeas, tahini oil, olive oil, garlic, lemon, and spices, pulverized into a creamy, buttery-like dip that goes along great with celery, carrots, tomatoes, slices of pickle, pita chips. You can even top it on chicken breast or a steak. I've even used hummus in sandwiches instead of mayonnaise or mustard. Loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, fiber. You might be wondering, but what does hummus taste like? The amateur taste bud would say it's very much like bean dip. The first time I tasted hummus, it immediately reminded me of bean dip. But it's creamier, it's a little more garlicky, and it's very savory. The thing with hummus is you either love it or you hate it. There's no in between. Today on Stay Home Eat Great, I'm going to show you how to make hummus at home. Why should I make it at home? Because it's tastier than what you can buy in the grocery store, and it's easy to make. Before I get started, I'd like to give a shout out to my good friend John Perez. I've known him since elementary school. Excellent musician, also the owner of Gym X here in town, Corpus Christi, Texas. Today I'm going to include a recipe for black bean hummus as well. It's a recipe found in the Studio X Low Carb book. You can find the link to the Studio X Low Carb recipe book below in the descriptions. So if you're a hummus fan, I encourage you to sit down, take some notes. This is going to be quick and easy. The ingredients in our garbanzo bean based hummus: garbanzo beans, tahini, olive oil, cumin, salt, the juice of 1 lemon, and some good old garlic. The ingredients for the black bean hummus: black beans, olive oil, tahini. What's tahini? Tahini is creamed sesame seeds, garlic, sea salt, cumin, the juice of 1 lemon, and cayenne pepper. So let's get to it. Alright, to get started with our traditional hummus, we're going to start off with our tahini. Again, tahini is sesame seeds that have been pulverized into a butter, if you will. This is what it looks like. Okay, this is tahini. So let's start off with 5 teaspoons of tahini and the juice of 1 lemon. So I'm going to use the high-tech way with my hand here to catch any seeds. It tastes best when you start off with just the tahini and lemon juice right at the beginning. And then we'll add the rest of the seasoning, the spices, blend that, and then at the end we'll introduce the garbanzo beans or chickpeas. They're the exact same thing. If you want to cook them from scratch, that's okay. It takes soaking overnight, and I'm hungry now. So anyway, so we'll take this together. My tahini and my lemon juice. Give it a little stir. Let's bring this out here. Starting to smell nice already. It's already creamed together. Next we're going to put in half a clove of garlic. So I'm going to take my garlic, cut it right in half, and mince it. So we're just going to bring it all in together. So let's put in our garlic. Okay, now we're going to put in, I'm going to put a tablespoon and a half of extra virgin olive oil. Alright, put in some cumin, a half teaspoon of salt, now we're going to blend this all together. Alright, now while that's going, I'm opening up my can of garbanzo beans. So I've strained my garbanzo beans in a colander, and as I'm running water through it, you'll notice that these skins start coming off. See those skins there? If you see these skins coming off, feel free to discard them. They'll make your hummus a little creamier, you know, without them. But if you can't pull them all out and you don't have all that time, don't worry about it too much. So next, I'm going to take half of my garbanzo beans and drop them in here. This is what's going on in here, if you can see that. Garbanzo beans and the other stuff that I've already blended together. So we're going to take half of them. I'm going to put a little bit of water, or 2 tablespoons of water. That's going to make it creamier. Give it a little stir. All right, looking good, nice and creamy. I'm going to get the rest of my garbanzo beans, again, or chickpeas. I want to put the rest of them in here. If they're a little wet, that's perfectly fine. So I'm putting the rest of my can of garbanzo beans, and we're almost done. Last time. So now we're done. I'm gonna get it all out of here. As you see, we have this light, fluffy paste here. Excellent for dipping. I'm telling you, if you even remotely like bean dip, you're really gonna enjoy this. So here we go with the rest. Look at this. All right, so what you wanna do, the traditional way is you wanna make a little channel right here. Watch this. Have you ever seen how the cafeteria lady would do the mashed potatoes? You wanna do this number here. So you do that, and then you get some olive oil and just put it right over the top here, right in these little channels here like this. All right, you can't do no wrong here. And then you get some paprika from above like this. There you go, nice. All right, and while this is happening here, I'm gonna take celery. All right, so we have some celery here. We have some carrots here. I'm going to cut this pickle here, dill pickle. This is how you enjoy hummus, guys. Pita chips. You're free to do that as well. Come on, look at this. Look at this here. This is how you enjoy your hummus. I want to get it right close so you can have a look. This is the creamy hummus here. And, well, what do you do with it? What do you do with a dip rich in antioxidants and minerals, vitamins? You grab a pickle, come on. You dip it. Very good. How about a celery, somebody? A carrot. Come on, Steve, you're just showing off. Of course I am. Pita chip, pow! Come on. All right, now for our recipe from the Studio X low carb cookbook. I'm starting off with black beans. You should get the 15.5, but they didn't have that. This is the 29, so we're gonna break it in half. The first thing is to use a 1/4 cup of this bean juice. There's some black bean juice in this can here. All right, so I have a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna bring in 1 clove of garlic, minced. Bring in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, EVOO. 1, 2. 2 tablespoons of tahini. Once again, we're using the tahini, which is sesame seeds that have been pulverized like a natural peanut butter. 2 tablespoons lime juice. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt. Now a 1/2 teaspoon cayenne pepper. Come on. Now we're gonna blend them all together. Now we're gonna bring in our black beans. I'm gonna recommend that you strain in a colander, just as we did the garbanzos, in order to make sure you're not putting too much liquid in here, so it stays, so it'll also get nice and thick and rich. So just like our garbanzo beans, we're putting in our black beans. All right, so now let's blend it. All right, here's our black bean hummus. Looking good. Nice. Gonna put a little bit of cayenne right on top. A little bit of our cumin. This is just for fun. Come on. Now let's give it a try here. Come on. These are black bean hummus right here. Very, very good. This is our black bean hummus. Just like that. Great flavor. Well, there you have it. I made the traditional garbanzo bean hummus, and I also tried the new low carb black bean hummus. Both equally good. I found this one is very rich. The black beans. This recipe is in the Studio X low carb cookbook. A link to this cookbook will be in the description. Once again, I'm Steve Lopez. We'll stay home, eat great. God bless you, and be safe. These are good.